Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to burnish the guard product that we applied. We let this sit. It's dried now, and we're going to use an electric burnisher in this project. We also have propane options. They work in the same way. This electric burnisher, I have the correct pad on the bottom, which sits at the bottom. Now I'm going to tip this machine up. The cord is wrapped around here. It's Velcroed. We just want to make sure anytime we finish using a tool, we wrap the cord up. And to use this machine, I'm going to undo the cord. And I would never want to just plug the machine in and have the cord look like that. We want to be neat and clean in the way we work. So to get this cord out of my way, I'm going to stretch it out and plug it in over here. There's an adjustment right here to bring this down. Tighten that up so the handle's about just at my waist. To burnish, it's always easier to work away from your cord. The only section I can burnish right now are from this control joint over. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to work that way, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward, back, then over half, forward, back. And on most jobs too, we're going to have to run the opposite direction to remove any lines that this burnisher causes. So I'm going to go ahead and take this machine on. That's what happens when the pad is not placed on the bottom correctly. You can see how it's unproportionate. To change that, pick this up. I want to make sure that this center hole lines up there. When we're using thinner pads, there's actually an attachment we can stick on there to help hold this pad in place. This pad is actually too thick for that attachment, so sometimes we run into that issue. Just like that, I'm going to continue that process through the whole floor. For an example, when I do this section, I'm going to go forward and back over half. Now, along that wall right here, that means that the pad's not really going to touch in a lot of spots. So after I go forward and back, I'm also going to have to go up here and turn the machine and run this way too to make sure all the... We're just open garage right now, so I'm running this machine without the shroud or without the dust control. We also have a shroud that can go over this to run this to a vacuum when we're in a residential basement. Dust control is very important, so we don't want to throw a bunch of dust. And also, when we finish up this job, all these fibers from the pad are going to be all over the floor. We're going to go ahead and leaf blow this floor out. But in a residential setting, again, we want to make sure we sweep the floor when we finish. We're going to leave job sites. This is one of the last things we do on a job. So we want to make sure that the floor is clean and it's presentable, that the homeowner doesn't have to do any cleaning when we finish up the job. And that's how to use electric burnisher to burnish a guard.